I got another revelation. Let's just get into it. Have y'all ever came across a person and they were just so beautiful in appearance, like you knew it was something special and wonderful about them? When you looked at them, you just knew that it was just something about them. The Spirit of God was upon them, so heavy. They wore it like a beautiful garment. Or should I say, wore his presence like a beautiful garment. So, I'm reading in the book of Mark. And last night, I left off on Mark chapter 9, all the way to verse 12. And this chapter in Mark is basically talking about the Transfiguration. So, as I was reading it, I had to know what the word transfiguration means, and this is what it means. Or let me say, I looked up the word transfigured. It's a complete change of form or appearance into a more beautiful or spiritual state. So what ends up happening in this story is Jesus took Peter, James, and John with him on a high mountain, and Jesus' appearance changed to a more beautiful and spiritual state. His clothes were so white, just a beautiful appearance. And they saw him talking with Moses and Elijah. They were so afraid. Peter asked, should they give him, Moses and Elijah, privacy by setting up a tent so they could talk? And then God appeared in cloud form, basically saying, this is my son with whom I am well pleased. Please listen to him. And these not the exact words in the Bible. I'm just paraphrasing a little bit. I feel like Jesus being transfigured is God's stamp of approval. That was his stamp of approval. Now, God had approved Jesus before when he was baptized by John. But he approved him again because he visibly showed that he was with Jesus Christ and that he was well pleased with him. Have you noticed things more beautiful or different about a person in your life or a person that you know of? Lately, they're just so beautiful. Their skin is glowing. Everything about them is just like, wow. In this walk of Christianity, I believe we have to go through the same things that Jesus Christ went through. But also, I believe we have our moments of transfiguring and getting God's stamp of approval for the world to see that we are his. I believe this is also God's way of separating the sheep from the goats. Because I don't know if you've noticed, people that dabble and are into some evil things, they are starting to look evil. They are starting to look different. What do y'all think? God is amazing. It's just something to think about. Y'all have a blessed one.